Good morning, Adventure Nation. Today is our last day at Big Bend National Park. Actually, it's a travel day. We're leaving Big Bend and heading east. And we're kind of heading a little bit south. We're still south and east. Today's a travel day. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make one more quick stop before we leave the park. And, oh, Lori's taking the car down. And we're getting ready to load up. But we are going to make one more quick stop before we leave the park. This is the Motorhome Experiment. Okay, I've got to mention this because we had one viewer with an absolute eagle eye. He caught it in a video, and it hadn't been a problem until now. This tire here, and it's going to be hard to see because of the light, this tire here was down further under the car, and this front end here, he was concerned about it hitting the tire. Well, it hadn't been a problem until now. Once we had this ugly-ass spare tire on here, and it lowered the front end, we now noticed that it was putting marks on this tire, so therefore the front end was hitting it. So just so that he knows, I moved the spare tire up, so now it's not going to be an issue. It's really, really close, but it's not going to be a problem at all. We have left Freya at the Panther Junction Visitor Center, and we are now heading up to Chisos Basin. We're going to do a quick hike, maybe two up there, hopefully see a bear. And then we'll be rolling up out of the park to Marathon, Texas. We're heading up there. Or maybe it's up there. I'm not sure. It's one of those places. I've parked the car at the Chisos Basin campground. Instead of the visitor center, the trailhead starts here for the window trail as well as at the visitor center. But supposedly it's a half a mile or so shorter from here. So because of time constraints, we're gonna hike from here. But so far, the view is insane. And here's what you should expect to see when you're out on your hike.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky. Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. I'm letting Lori walk in front because if we encounter a bear or a lion, I get a head start back to the car.
Thank you, babe. Thank you.
Always looking out for you, hon.
I feel so safe with you.
If we encounter a lion, what are we supposed to do?
I'm gonna jump.
Wave our hands in the air.
And act like we don't care.
Lorena has two big fears.
Yes.
And they are?
In the water, the sharks, and in land, bears. And this trail is supposedly very likely to see a bear.
So one of the things I want to see when I'm out here is a bear. Lori, not so much unless it's from a big distance. So have any of you guys had any experience with bears? Now these are black bears, so they're supposed to be a little bit more skittish than like a grizzly would be. But just curious, have any of you guys had any bear encounters? What's your thoughts on that? Like to know in the comments.
And they said, oh, they're more scared than you're from them. And he's like, I don't think so.
You don't know Lorena. Of course, once I see one, I might scream like a little girl. I don't know. It's possible.
And I'm the only one, I think, it's afraid of bears, because everybody here is like, oh, so cool, I want to see one. So I'm the only chicken one, I guess. But getting out of my comfort zone.
Yes. slippery.
We're at the window.
Wow. And
We made it.
we made it to the window. This is what you see. An amazing view of the valley below. Pretty cool. What do you think?
Pretty amazing.
Worth the hike?
Oh, so far, yes, it has been downhill all the way. Going back, gonna be tough. Uy, jeez.
Okay, now we are starting our hike back to the car. This one should be interesting because it's all uphill.
Yep.
We made it back to the window trailhead. 3.6 miles round trip. Not bad. It's the last 0.3 up the hill. It's pretty brutal.
And I can breathe and I can talk, even though it was all uphill. So success.
So after doing the window trail hike, we've now come up to the visitor center here at Chisos Basin, and we're at the window view trail. It's just a little, like a quarter mile or half mile trail loop. That is where we walked and hiked down to the window down there. So you can see from up here how far down it was. You don't get quite the appreciation from up here that we did down in that gap, but very cool view from up here. Absolutely spectacular. So I think Lori's favorite thing about the window trail hike is that we didn't see any bears or mountain lions.
No, I'm disappointed.
And I think Lori's least favorite thing about the window trail is the fact that we didn't see any bears or mountain lions. But it was a fantastic hike, and something that we really suggest that you guys do if you come here to Big Bear National Park is check out Chisos Basin.
Is it Big Bend or Big Bear?
Did I say Big Bear? Big Bend National Park. Remember, listen to what I mean, not what I say. Put up the car and head out of Big Bend National Park. We did just check fuel down here, by the way, gang, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was 285, which in this area, it's around 225 to 250, and for it to only be 285 in the national park, not bad. At least it's not a complete rip-off, you know?
Hey,
And we are rolling out from Panther Junction at Big Bend National Park and heading to Marathon. And we are officially out of Big Bend National Park. I'm kind of torn. Sad and happy at the same time. We had an amazing visit. And we're just rolling into Marathon, Texas. We've been told that the only thing that we really need to see in Marathon is the Gage Hotel. So we're gonna go check that out. The Oasis Cafe is rocking. And we've got the Gage Hotel. So we'll park here across the street. We'll go in and have a look. We're in Marathon, Texas, which is just outside of the Big Bend National Park. It's north of the park, about 70 miles. We've been told about the Gage Hotel, very historic hotel. It's been completely refurbished. So we thought we'd stop by and check it out. Hi guys, what's happening?
We're just coming from Big Bend National Park and everybody.
So this is their courtyard out back?
Yep, I can totally see myself with a glass of wine back here. Like, look at this area, like, the one over here.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Looks like a great place to kick back and relax.
Yeah.
It was like a business center. Hotel guests only.
Only for skinny people.
Wow, not what you would expect in a small town in the middle of nowhere. How's the water?
It is cold. I will not get into that pool. But it's pretty.
Yeah, absolutely not what you would expect in a small town in the middle of nowhere, Texas. So, pretty cool.
We're going to the bar?
Yeah.
Why we always end up at the bar?
Cool.
Sell in person. That was impressive, right? I graduated in. And
You're not favorite now.
I graduated in June.
How's your drink, Lorena?
Very good.
What did you get?
Sally
Sally something?
Rand or something like that.
Sally Ram? Okay.
Hi guys, how are y'all doing? Good. Do you have any happy hours today? Every hour is happy hour here.
All right, so the Gage Hotel in Marathon, yeah, thumbs up on that one. It is a really cool place, totally unexpected in a little town like this. Really well done, very well restored, and Lorena's drink was good.
It was outstanding. Just they don't have any breakfast or lunch. They only have dinner. So they open the restaurant at 6.
Oh yeah, that's so if you're gonna come and try to eat food, just remember that yeah, restaurant opens at 6 p.m. So we couldn't do dinner. We're gonna head down the road and see where we're gonna spend the night. Oh my goodness, I wish I could have grabbed a camera soon enough, guys. We left Marathon, Texas. We're heading on 90 East. And we just got buzzed by some crazy ass military jet. I thought something was going wrong with the RV. I slammed on the brakes and started to pull over. It sounded like the brakes had locked on the trailer or the car or something. And then as I start to pull over, I look up and this jet is just 1,000 feet off the deck going hell-bent for leather. It was awesome. But it scared the living crap out of me. Holy smokes. That was cool.